everyone, and welcome to Motivation Monday with your girl, Maddie from the Bronx, Madalyn Perez. Just wanted to share a thought about something that I was reading a couple of days. I was reading in Exodus chapter 14, verse 15, and it says, "Then the Lord said to Moses, 'Why are you crying out to me? Tell the people to move forward, to get them moving.'" And I just was like thinking about that word because there's so many times in our lives where we are faced with obstacles. See, the people from Israel, they had just left Egypt. They had just been freed by Pharaoh. And they were so excited to get their freedom, and they're walking and they're excited to get to the promised land. And boom, they're faced with the Red Sea. And then not only they're faced with the Red Sea, but the people, Pharaoh and his soldiers and his chariots are coming right after them. And so now they start complaining and they start crying and they start saying, "Lord, why did you take us out to die here in the wilderness in front of this humongous Red Sea? We should have just stayed." And all these, comments and complaints and crying out. And Moses was, in this situation. And I'm assuming that he was like, "Lord, what are we going to do?" And God tells them, "Why are you crying out? Tell them to move. Tell them to cross."
For everything. There's a time to cry out, and then there's a time to move. And at that moment, it was Moses' time to
move. And sometimes we are faced with certain obstacles in our lives, and we start complaining and saying, "Lord, because of this, and why me, and why did I have to go through these situations?" Sometimes we get full of anxiety, or maybe we get down on ourselves, or maybe we are confused and distracted by so much noise that might be around us. But the Lord is telling you, get up and move. Do not stay in that rut. Do not stay in that situation just looking at what is going on around you, or the negative that's going on around you. He says, move in faith. Sometimes we want to start certain things and we see a challenge, like we want to start, let's say, a new diet or an exercise plan, or maybe we are thinking about going back to school, and we come up with so many excuses, and we say, "Well, I don't have enough time," or "I don't have the energy," or "I don't have nobody to help me." And God is telling you, did I not tell you to move? Get up today. Don't make excuses. Begin whatever it is that you're postponing, because the chariots, because the Red Sea. Let's not look at that. Let's look at what God told us to do. He said, move. He said, get up and move. He never said it was going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have obstacles. We're going to encounter challenges. But God did tell us this. He did tell us that if we go through the fire, He's going to be with us. And if we go through the waters, we won't drown, because He is going to be with us. So I challenge you today on this Monday morning to get up. Whatever obstacle you're facing, just continue to move in faith. Whatever challenge you're facing, just continue to move in faith. Just do it. So let's go. Let's go. Let's just do it.